Hey everyone, welcome to another video of my Gathering, and in today I will be going over this Gruul Storm deck I kind of run a couple of days ago, and what I like of this is that it can go off very quick, and the reason behind that is because I'm running these 2/2 Goblin Archemancers. For those who doesn't know, these make each spell that's red or green cost one less to cast, so it's very good for the Storm Shell, but not many people run it. I think I'm the only one running them, as far as I know, and a couple of people have probably tried it and didn't like it, but I do kind of like this version. The only problem with this is that it doesn't have a lot of draw, and that's why I run a couple of Faithless Looting, and Faithless Looting it's not a very good card for card drawing because in essence you are losing a card every time you play it. But that's about it. It lets you go through your decks and get rid of a couple of lands that you don't like. As far as the cyber goes, it's the same cyber that everyone is running right now for the Rakdos Storm. I'm running a couple of Duras and a Village Rites because probably I should run collateral damage instead, but at that point I didn't know that card existed, so I kind of run the Village Rites. And the reason behind running one of these, it's if they have like echoing truth in response, so I can just play Village Rites, get rid of the target and swing with all. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I like landgrants as well and running a few lands with this shell. As I said, the having a very few um, card draw, it's kind of weird, but yeah, it's the version I like. And let's see how I did on the rest of my matches. Alright, so game number 1, and let's look at the first match. And I think I will keep this. It has a Sunstorm Needle, a Lotus Petal, and I can combo out pretty quick, so I'll just keep it. The only thing that I'm missing right now, it's like a first day of class, but I can combo on turn 1 as of right now. Oh, sorry, not turn 1, but turn 2. So let's see. I'll play a Forest and pass, I guess. They are on the same boat. They are playing a Storm as well. So I drew the Seeding Song, I guess, and just pass the turn. So they will be playing another Sphere, I guess. Or well, Cantor. So this is the Caleb's gun on kind of list. And right now I'm going to go off right now. So I play the rights into the petal or into the Seeding Song, I guess. Let's play this. Crack. Let's play another one of these. Crack. And I guess I could go for a mini storm right now, but I'm not sure if I am going to end up doing that. Probably I am. Yeah, I'm going to do it. So I'm going to grab the environmental sciences at this point. And oh, probably I didn't do, and I just wanted to loot just to see what I draw. That's what I did there. And now I'm going to just play a bunch of squirrels and win the game from there. Because I guess my opponent will concede in the next turn. They'll play land grant. They'll play wild counter. So they are trying to go enough themselves, and they failed to combo me out. So let's go to game number 2. Alright, for game number 2, I kind of bring in just what I explained, the Village Rites and a couple of the reds, and I guess that's about it. I sided out a couple of Pirate Riddles and I got Panic Relay because honestly I didn't know what to side out, and probably I'm running too many riddles that I can afford just cutting them out on game 2. So let's do that. This is a keepable hand. I just need, well, I guess I can go off on turn 2 again. So let's see what they do. They didn't play anything and they just passed the turn, which is kind of weird, but I will take it. Let's see, they go with Lotus Petals, sacrifice it, play Tinderwall, sacrifice it. So they are trying to go off right now. Playing Manamorphose. Knight's Whisper, and didn't find anything, so I will just combo off right now, I guess. I'm going to be casting Periodic Ritual into Rite of Flames, into Seeding Song, into Manamorphose, and I got even the Weather the Storm. I also brought in Weather the Storm just in case, I guess. And I can play double Chatterstorm, and that can seal the deal. Yeah, and just finish the turn. And I guess this is going to be it. So I won. This was match number one. As I explained previously, this matches tends to go very quick. So yeah, let's meet up on game number two, match number. So this time we are going to be playing against Affinity, and let's see what our first hand look like. This is kind of a weird one, so I guess like it doesn't have a lot of action, but I'm tempted to keep it because I can just play a big relay and win from there. Yeah, so I will keep it, and my opponent then is just an Affinity. So right now, regardless of what I draw, I will just play a Sandstorm Needle and pass. Let's see. They just play that and pass. And I will just going to play the Needle. I drew the Chatterstorm, which is fine because now I can Chatterstorm and then relay. So I guess that's what my next turn is going to be about. Let's see what they do. Prophetic Prism. And if I find like first day of class, I can go off. So I started with Rite of Flame. Then I will play Periodic Ritual. Now I'm going to be playing the Seeding Sun and the Desperate Ritual. That part hasn't changed. And probably they are trying to counter. Yeah, they did counter that, but regardless of that, I will play just Chatterstorm and Relay. And now I can combo once more next turn. They don't know I can, but that's what's gonna happen. And I guess next turn I'm going to be also comboing out even with the first day of class. And now they play a Tug and passed, but that's not going to do much. So now let's see what's the best way to do this. So I'm gonna draw a Seeding Song, which is going to enable a tons of play right now. So I'm going to be going for land first. Probably not playing the. Well, I do play the forest, but in retrospect I shouldn't have because I have Rite of Faithless Looting in hand. But yeah, play Pass in Flames. Oh, sorry, that thing. Now I play Looting and I can loot away the ritual because I don't need it. I will play the Chromatic Lantern, I guess. Crack it. Play the Manamorphose. Play another Manamorphose. I found the first day of class, so I don't need to play the relay because I'm going just to kill it this turn, but I kind of played it just because I wanted the storm count regardless. And did play a bunch of squirrels with haste right now. And this is game number one, I guess. Yep, and this is game number one. So let's move forward to game number. Alright, in game number two on sideboard, I like to get rid of a couple of rituals, one relay, the lootings, and adding the duresses and the good shots. So let's move and see what we got. This is kind of a very bad hand, so I will mulligan it. This is better. All I need is just the first day of class, so I don't need a lot of rituals. They will play a land and pass, and now I'll just play the Sunstone Needle regardless and just pass from there. that's what's happened. And now I guess in here they played Duress and got rid of my Shatterstorm, and I'm kind of sad because otherwise I could have gone off next turn, I guess, probably, or probably not. I guess I could have. It depends on what I have drawn. Another needle, so I'll just pass the needle, and doesn't make sense to play the Archaeomancer right now, so I'm just not gonna do it. But I guess next turn I will. Totkas, and they played the Shaman. I don't have a way to deal with the Shaman right now, which is kind of bad. But I do have a relay, so I might as well try and do the relay stuff right now. So I will play the Mancer, Ritual. The Manamorphose is gonna draw me a card. Manamorphose is gonna draw me a card. I will play the Sphere, play the land, and play the relay. So let's see what I can exile. I don't remember how this ended up, but I guess I ended up just drawing a whole bunch of nothing, and that's why I lose. Because in essence I just have one draw card, and I needed more than that to actually do something at this point. So I guess they will just play a lot of stuff into the board, and I guess I'm gonna concede right now if I don't draw like anything from the Chromatic Sphere, because at that point it means that, and I'm playing everything because yeah, and I considered at this point I needed something more than 3 lands and a bunch of rituals in hand. So yeah, kind of sad, but we are going to move forward to game number 3. Alright, game number 3, and yeah, I would like to play first, although I shouldn't, but I will. And I tempted to keep this hand, but probably I should move it as well. I guess I'll keep it. Now I'll just be playing the land and pass. They'll be also just playing the land and pass mostly. At this point it's just playing stuff and passing. Yeah, they didn't play anything. And I have the option to play the land grant and pass, but I guess I'm not going. I don't want to reveal the hand. And here's one thing that happened this game. I think at the next turn, in here, at this point, he will just not play anything and pass the turn back. So kind of suggests that they have an answer for the combo. So what I did right now was to play the Sandstorm Needle, and I guess I passed. I don't remember if it was on the next turn, because they will just play. Oh, they have the Shaman. Okay, interesting. So it was not in this game then. Okay, cool. So I'll just play the Chromatic and pass. No, I think it was in this game, because I guess they are going to just attack, not play anything. That was the weird part for this game. Yeah. So now what I will do, since I have drawn the second land grant, I will revere mine first. Yeah. Play land grant. Grab a forest. And play the Archaeomancer. This way I did one thing. I revealed on the ham, and like by revealing the ham I'm doing one thing, and is letting them know I don't have the combo yet. So most likely they will tap out. They kill the golem, which is fine, and now they will tap out, as I kind of expected. And they play me Reinforcer and attack me for 1. And now this is a window I need to take the most of. So for this one, I will start by generating a bunch of mana. I play first the land grant to play an extra land, play the Chromatic Lantern to see what I can find. I found a ritual, so I will play it. I will play the the seeding zone, and now I will play the Desperate Ritual with a bunch of splicing hurricanes to add more mana. So that's what's going to happen right now. Leaving up always the green for the Chatter Storm. So there's that. There's goes the first one. Grabbing the. I don't remember what I did. I think I did cast Introduction to Prophecy and grabbed one of the Chatterstorm. Now I have the combo. But the thing is that they do have the Cracklam Shaman in play. What I will do is to play the Spirit Ritual, play the first day of class, get Introduction to Annihilation, and cast Chatterstorm for the win. And from here I will be just winning the game. Yep. Opponent consider at this point. And yeah, making them tap, being tap, it's kind of great at this point. So yep, that's one thing you might need to consider when playing against Landgren. It's great in this kind of scenarios. Now for the third match, I guess it's a mirror, and I don't remember what happened. Yeah, it's a mirror. I think in this it's going to be more of kind of a deal of who combos out first, and I guess he did, because now he has the opponent has the mana advantage, and I could try and go off in here right now, and I guess given the fact that I'm playing the mirror, it's what I'm going to do right now. But sadly, I'm not going to find anything in this game, I guess. Introduction to Prophecy, Manamorphose. And yep, I ended up losing and conceding this game because I kind of went for it and basically didn't find anything. But I was afraid that that will have happened. That the opponent will have killed me regardless next turn. So yeah, this is game 1 of match number 3, and let's go for game number 2. Alright, for game number 2, I like to bring a couple of doors from Cyber and the Weather the Storm, as we saw on our first match against the same. And this is not a very good hand, so I will probably just mulligan it. I don't like this either, but I guess I can't do more. I just need one land to go off though, which is kind of good. I got the Duress, but sadly I don't have any lands to play things, so I'll just pass. I play Night's Whisper, and now I'll just play the Petals not to discard, and now I'm in trouble. I'll play Fateless Looting to try and find land. I did find the land, but I will be having to discard the Duress and the Galvanic Relay because I don't need it at this point since I have already one. But it's going to be late. I'm going to be late to the party if they combo me right now. Oh, they didn't. So I'll play Ritual into Morphos, into the Mancer, and then try to go off from here depending on what they draw. So I will play this, draw a card, and double relay, but I guess it's too late because next turn I'm dead. Yep, they are going off, and shred memory, and I can't block, so they just proceed to win. So yeah, even though I set up a fairly nice double Galvanic relay turn, I was one turn short for that. Probably if I had like one lander at the beginning of the hand, that would have been better, but yeah, not much to do there. So let's go to match and game number 4. Well, game number 4, match number 4, game number 1. That's it. Alright, this is the game number 4, match number 4, and I'm going to be keeping this hand after a mulligan. So apparently I'm going against Affinity again. So I'll be just playing the Sandstorm Needle Pass, and I guess next turn I will just go and going to be playing the Mancer if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I guess I'm just going to be playing the Manamorphose into the Mancer. Oh, now I can combo off from this spot. So this is why the Mancer is very good, because I will play it. Oh, I could have combo out right now. I guess I didn't want to because I didn't have the mana, but in other circumstances probably I should have played the Frogmite. Yeah, and now I'm going off because I do have the mana. And I'm not afraid if they have like echoing something. I'm playing this, grabbing my pest summoning, getting the Rite of Flame. I could also play the looting at this point, but I guess I will just be playing the pest summoning at this point and play the Shattered Storm for little. And that's probably going to be doing it. So let's go to game number 2. Alright, post cyber again. I'm just bringing in the good shots. I probably could have played the Pyroblast now that I think about it, but I guess I didn't for some reason. But I brought in the good shots and the Ruras at least. So let's see. I got the good shot in hand, so that's a very good sign. I will just play the Sandstone Needle and pass. Now they will be tapping out, and potentially could have gone out with the combo this turn. I guess I should have in retrospective, because I could have Lotus Petal, Searing Song, Manamorphose, Metamorphose, Galvanic Relay. Probably should have, but I decided to wait one turn. And they durst me in response and got me punished for that, and that was bad. Because now I can't combo, so I will just play land and pass. Playing the Atog, and now I tried to combo by playing the Archaeomancer. So Manamorphose, Rite of Flame. I got a first day of class and didn't make it, so let's go to game number 3. As you may have noticed, I like to go try and combo from blank. So that's probably not the right thing to do, but that's something that I use more often than not. So yeah, I like this kind. So let's try and let's kind of keep it and just play the land and pass. And I think I got like a turn 3 kill on the play, maybe. Yeah, I will just play the bear and pass. Now they will try and kill it or not. Oh, I think this is a turn 3 kill on the play then. Yeah, and one thing is that they decided to kill the Narcomancer, but it was a turn. I mean, I know what they didn't, because they didn't want to sacrifice all of the water for just killing a 2/2, right? But probably it was, if they knew that I was going to be going off like I'm going to right now, probably should have. And now I play Introduction to Prophecy. Yeah, and now I play Good Shot and kill the Clark Shaman. Yep. Kind of lucky to play the Good Shot there. And now I'll be playing Chatterstorm. And that's game number 4. Let's go to our final match. Alright, so this is match number 5, the final match for the league. And let's see how I did. I think I'll keep it, but it's kind of a land intensive. And I'm going against Orsa Agro ? Yeah, and I will just play the Sandstorm and pass, and if they don't do anything next turn, I'm just going to go off. And I think they are dead. Opponent's dead. Because now the beauty of the bear is that it can enable very nasty turns like the one I'm going to right now. Yeah, play this, cast looting, cycle land, play the ritual, play the lantern, play another ritual, first day of clans, into sciences for a land that I don't need, and Chatterstorm, and yep, combo for the win. And at this point, opponent conceded, so let's go for, yeah, let's go to the game number 2. So for game number 2, I kind of like bringing in the duress and nothing more. Let's see how I do. It's kind of a decent hand, but I guess I'll keep it. It kind of misses red though, to be a very good one. But I kind of tried to figure out that I could have got in, and I guess at the end I ended up not drawing red and just got dead. That's what happened. I didn't want to reveal my hand, so that's why I did it like that. And they played duress, got rid of another land grant apparently, question mark. No, I got rid of that. And now they're going to play monarch, and just I decided it was enough, I guess. Now that I saw that, especially since they cap up to 2 mana, I realized that probably was better for me if I just considered there. So yeah, I probably should have multi that hand, but yep, that's how things go sometimes. And yep, now let's go to the final game of the session. So let's see what's my first hand. And this is a clear mulligan. Another clear mulligan, question mark, but I decided to not to, because if I play, well, actually it was the perfect hand now that I remember, because I have like Lotus Petal, into Flame, into Ritual, into Manamorphose, into Narcomancer, into Chatterstorm. So opponent also mulligan to 4, which kind of helped though. So I guess I decided to go off. Sorry it was very quick, but I decided to go off this turn and make a bunch of creatures on turn 1. So what I did was to play the Lotus, play Rite of Flame, play Desperate Ritual, play Manamorphose, I guess, and then play Chatterstorm and the Goblin. But I guess at some point I did like something like play Lotus Petal into Rite of Flames. That gives me 2 mana. Play Desperate Ritual, gives me 3 mana. Play Manamorphose. I don't know how this happens. So let me go back to replay. All right. So let's see. This is the hand I mulligan. This is the hand I keep, and this should have been the perfect hand though. Don't get me wrong, but I'll have to throw it away. And I guess I decided that I can combo on first turn, especially since opponent mulligan to 4. So I'll go ahead, play the Lotus, crack the Lotus, play the Ritual, play the Desperate Ritual, and now I can grab double green. That's what happened. Now I can grab double green. Now I can play the Archaeomancer and play the Chatterstorm. Yep, and that's pretty much it. Opponent just played that. I hit them for 8. Hit them for 8 again. And proceed to win. Opponent didn't have anything on hand, so yeah, it was very good. So yeah, this is a 4-1 for this league. I hope you guys have enjoyed the content, and if you want to have more Pauper or any other format content for Mike the Guardian, please hit that like button and subscribe. I'll see you guys around next time. So bye. Take care.